Hey YouTube, wagwan, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to replace our clock spring on this Hyundai Sonata. This one is a 2017 by the way, but it's the same thing from 2011 come all the way up to 2019. Or once the interior look like this, it's going to be the same procedure. And it's also the same for the Kia Optima. So with that said, you want to go ahead and disconnect your battery. I already disconnect the battery already. I just take off one terminal. So once you take off that one terminal, you want to locate 3 O's on this steering wheel. You're gonna have one right here, and I don't know if you can see in there, but it's something like a pin. But while you're doing this, your steering wheel might lock. So you just have to have your key, turn the key in it, and then you will free the steering wheel up. All right. So guys, somebody start playing the radio, but I have them stop it because I can't deal with copyright. So here's another hole right here. I don't know if you can see in the hole, there's a pin, but I will show you guys. So you want to go in there, push on the pin, and then it will release just like that. You want to do the same thing for this side. I don't know if you can see that pin in there, but I will show you. It will release. Same thing for right here. So once you release all the pin, then this is gonna come out like this. So you want to pull this out, turn it over, and unplug your wires. But this is a different wire, so I will show you on the correct one what your wire should look like and how to plug it in and how to unplug it. All right, so stay to the later part of the video for that one. But anyway, this is what I was telling you about this pin. That's what I was looking through the old far one on this side right here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove these. So once that's removed, you can just hold your horn switch, or this wire is for your horn, so you just hold it and pull that out. Come out as easy as that. So as you can see, this is your driver airbag, and I'm going to show you how to unplug that right now. So the part number for this airbag is 1021717, and this is the driver airbag or steering wheel airbag. So today guys, we are changing our clock spring. This is the part number right here. And this is what the part number, this is what the clock spring look like. So don't take this off until you actually put it all the way in. All right, so let's leave it like that. Sorry about that. So you just match the correct one with the correct one with the correct color. So blue would go to blue, so it can only go in one way, just like that. And you push that down. So to unplug it, you will just go like this, pull up on this orange tab first. So you can use the same pick just to get between it like that, lift it out like that, then you can just take it out just like that, as easy as that. Okay guys, so let's get to the rest of the video. So we need to take the center steering wheel bolt. So what you guys want to do is get a 21 millimeter. That's the size of the bolt. You can get this, a breaker bar, and turn it, or have somebody hold the steering wheel. So you can lock the steering wheel, have somebody hold it while it's locked too, and then you turn it with this. If you do not have a impact gun. So I have an impact gun, so this is what I'm going to use. That come off as easy as that. So to save yourself from needing alignment, I would say you get a marker or something and mark, and just mark it. Right here have our dot, so you want to put the dot somewhere right here, and it will save you from going to the alignment trip after you replace your clock spring. Because once you take the steering wheel off, it will need alignment if you don't put it back straight. And to avoid all that, you just have to mark that part right there. Okay guys, so I have this. I'm gonna mark this like that. So that's one mark, and then make sure the steering wheel is straight, and then that's another mark right there. So I have two mark in case one fail. So now we just can unplug this right here. So this right here is your connector for your buttons, for the steering wheel buttons. So this is what you need to unplug. It also control your horn. And then you can just go ahead, hold the steering wheel, rock it side to side and pull back on it. Rock it side to side and pull back on it at the same time. Take that out. Put the steering wheel to one side. Now we need to pull this, bring it out to you, because now we need to remove the panel that goes around the steering column. So the top piece can lift up just like that. Or you can use a flathead screwdriver to go between the grooves, and that will help you to go up with it easy. So I find a groove right here, so I'll just put my finger there. But in case your finger might not be as strong as mine, just use a flathead screwdriver. Let me demonstrate that real quick. So you can just get a flathead screwdriver. Right here have like an opening. You can just pry it through there. So you want to push in it like this and lift up. And once it go up, you can just use your hand, take it off the rest of the way. Alright, so once that's done, your next tool will be a Phillips screwdriver. One bolt right there, one screw right there, another right there, and one more down here. All right. Got one out. So they are the same size, same exact screw. Doesn't matter if you mix them up. So you just pull it out, take out your key. So since that's already up, you want to hold this like this, pull out and clear the ignition switch. clear the side, and it will come down for you just like that. You're gonna have this plug right here and this one right here. So this one you pull back on it, it's like spring loaded. You pull back on it like this. This one you squeeze this and unplug it. So that's it for that part. Now we gotta locate these clips, so we're gonna get the flathead screwdriver and lift that clip up. And this one you can use your finger, pull down on it right here, and this one over here, pull down on it also. Then this will come out loose. This will come loose, and you can get rid of that. You can get this one right here, put this on just the way you take off the other one. So you want to push it until it makes sure this click back in, this click back in, this click back in. And what will happen when you have a bad clock spring, you will have your airbag light come on, your button for the volume or the radio or cruise control won't work, because all that go through goes through the clock spring. So that's good right there. So what we can do is just start putting back this up. Before you put this up, you want to make sure that you plug everything in. Just double check your work. It never hurt to double check, because you might forget something. Put that on, catch your screws. So guys, next step after you catch all your screws, you can just pull this out, man. We need to lock this back down good, because remember, this is one of our mark. And then we want to get our steering wheel, and we're gonna run the wires through our steering wheel up here. So once we line up everything, our marks is lined up, as you can see. So that's good. The next step is to get some Loctite and put on this, and then put it in and tighten it up to spec. So once that is done, guys, the next step you want to do is to what you want to do is just pull this out right here. So you want to squeeze up on the bottom part and pull back, as you can see. And this, you just lock this in like that, as you can see. And then you want to connect your horn, or first connect your airbag, because that's going to be the easiest to get out the way. So once it goes in, you just lock it in to make sure it's secure in there. So once it goes in like that, you want to make sure you push this down all the way, because sometimes if you don't push this down all the way, the airbag won't work, and you may still have your light on. This switch, this is for your horn. And before you put that back, double check one more time, make sure everything good. And after you double check, what you want to do is like, comment, share, and subscribe, and then you just push that in. Make sure it will work. We're gonna go ahead and connect our battery to make sure everything is good. So before I connect the battery, these are all the tools you need. Well, you want this one. You don't need this, you want this, but you need this 21 millimeter. This is a need 21 millimeter breaker bar, I should say. So you need this ratchet handle and a 10 millimeter to disconnect the battery. You need a Phillips screwdriver to take out those three screws, and you need a flathead screwdriver to remove the panels, and you need a pick. I don't know where I put my pick just now, but yeah, you need a pick to pull the pins that I show you on the airbag. So let's go ahead and connect the battery. All right guys, so we have our battery connected. We're gonna crank it up, see what the airbag do. So once the system is good, the airbag gonna turn off. As you see, the light turn off. And I have no computer, so I guess you don't need a computer to erase the light once everything is good. But sometime if you got into an accident, you might have to replace the computer, the airbag computer, which located under here in the center console. You might have to replace that. But if you just need a clock spring, a bad clock spring for your buttons not working, you want to make sure your buttons work. So cruise work, that work, I can turn down the radio, turn up the radio, and call, make call, voice
Please
command,
say a command.
cancel voice command. So all that, that's it guys, peace out, see you next time.